what a beautiful spring day.
I know.
It's so gorgeous.
It's so nice out.
Well, we're going to have a little bit of
Iced coffee?
fuel for this meeting. Some days are just like that. A little bit of iced coffee is going to make it feel that much better. So, as we're driving, let's really start looking at, lots of good home work happening. I want us to start looking at like home color combos, because one of the things that we're going to be working with Miss Martha on today is the exterior color personality for her home.
Right. And I know she's wondering, if she wants to have the lighter, kind of more white, more traditional looking trim, or the
for
darker.
her
That
fascia.
one is dark.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the fascia, and it's just something that a lot of times people don't really think about. And it's funny because St. Louis historically, no pun intended, because St. Louis is a little historical in nature, isn't it? But historically, St. Louisans tend to like their trim, both interior and exterior, a lot of times white. And historically, we never like white. So then it becomes even more interesting to really... That one's
kind
darker.
of like a navy.
That one's darker.
And so is that one.
Yeah, they're neighbors. They got the bow.
They both got the navy. They bought the paint and used it. They said,
did.
hey, do
They
you have
shared.
that left over?
They decided to make it a neighborhood thing. But I think it's important to, more important than looking at what everybody else does, because that's kind of in life what we do, to have our own statement and create individuality and create architectural enhancement by looking carefully at not only the materials that are used on the exterior of a home, but what are the light conditions? Are there big, huge trees in the yard? Because all of the greenery in a yard provides a lot of texture and contrast, and it affects the way the colors reflect. So that's something we want to think about, and we want to think about what way is the home facing, north, south, east, or west, because that's going to have everything to do with the way the light's going to show up at any given point in time. And then we have to think about what are the key times during the day that we really want the richness of the color to be at its full capacity, knowing that it's going to shift depending on what time of day it is.
Well, and I even think of it too, like when we were at the office doing the other siding colors for the other project. Think about it, every single time you would bring it over to the grass and the trees and
what a change,
the bush, and you would try to figure out all the greenery that's around and what it's going to look like, because it really made a huge difference.
It makes all the difference in the world. And that particular client was amazed by that process. And so it's important that clients understand that that's the thought behind the action.
It's not just picking a color and
nope.
there's so much more to it.